Hey, I'm Emma from emilybates.com and Still Rise Marketing. You've put together a product. It's taken you probably months to make sure that you're doing what people want from you, to put together all of the lessons or workbooks or, all the things that go into having a product or an offer. You've worked really hard on it. You're probably a pretty good writer about your topic, or you can talk about it in video. But now it comes to the point at which you need to sell it. And that's really hard. Talking about yourself, talking about your offer is really hard because you are way too close to it to be objective. You're way too close to it to be comfortable talking about yourself. It feels like bragging, or it feels like you're just being like, bye, 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 bye. So what do? Right? Well, the first thing you can do is hire a copywriter, because working with somebody whose job is to write conversion copy is going to be the best way to draw out the features and the benefits and have somebody talk about the desires of your ideal customer. It's going to be the easiest way for you to just talk and have somebody turn it into really good copy. But of course, not everybody has the budget to hire a copywriter, especially if this is your first product. You might have to save your money and be putting it towards something else. So how can you learn to write good copy? The first thing to know is that conversion copy is not like other writing. It's not like writing a blog post. It's not like putting together, a slideshow. You really need to write in a specific way if you want to convince people to buy your product. So you need to educate yourself. You need to learn what conversion copy is, and you need to learn how you can use it to talk about your product. The first thing to look at is, what is the problem that you're solving? Keep asking why. Look at this first level of problem that you are like, yeah, I'm solving this. And they say, well, why do people need that solved? And it usually boils down to three things. They need more time, they need more money, or they need better relationships. Almost everything will go down to one of those three things. And so once you get to that bottom, once you get to that point at which you know exactly what that deep, dark pain is for people, that's when you can finally start writing. And that should be the focus of the top of your sales page. You should be really telling people what their pain is. That it needs to be solved. And then it can transition into what they desire, what that big pie in the sky dream is. If that problem was totally solved, what would their life be like? So I remember back when I was starting to learn conversion copywriting and I was trying to dive in, it felt like every time I got something down on a piece of paper, I would feel like it was worthless and I had to start over again, because it never felt like anything connected. And it never felt like I was truly writing one piece of copy. And then I embraced that. And I started looking at it as, I'm not writing one piece of copy. I need to write about all these different things and then bring it together to create a sales page. So I divided it up into blocks. I had my fear block, which was all about the pain points. It was all about, what they're suffering from right this minute that really needs to be solved. I had a desires block that was all about their pie in the sky dream. What would life be like if they didn't have to suffer that pain point anymore? I had features blocks that talked about the features of the offer. I had benefits blocked that talked about the different outcomes that they would achieve if they went through this offer. Breaking it down into blocks suddenly made me realize that, all of these templates that you see out there, the sales page templates, the email templates, it's really all different formulas that are doing the same thing. They are focusing on individual items that then can be put together to create a whole. And that's when I put together copy blocks. Because if you can stop thinking about the whole thing and you can focus on the individual pieces of copy that you need for sales pages and emails and social media copy and Facebook ads, these pieces of copy can be used over and over and over again, as long as you can sit down and actually write them. You need to get rid of that fear of the blank page, and you need to focus on, what do I need to say in this individual piece of copy that then I can use with other pieces of copy to put together a whole. So copy blocks are a really great way of diving into conversion copy and learning all that you can about the different aspects of a sales page. If you're interested, I have a course. It's called Sales Page Secrets, and it goes through the 7 essential copy blocks that you need for any piece of conversion copywriting, whether it's your sales page or, if you're doing a whole funnel, all the different pieces that you need. If you want to check it out, it's emmaleebates.com/sales-page-secrets, and you can see all the different things that are included. I think one of the key things that I have learned as a copywriter is that everything is really templates and formulas. And learning those templates and formulas are great. But what you really need to do is you need to understand what they're trying to have you accomplish by writing in them. Because when somebody hands you a template and you just try to fill it out, you're not really going to be speaking to that ideal customer. You're not going to be really focused down on their pain points. When you understand that this part of the template is asking you to focus on their pain point, it's asking you to really make them feel that pain, that's when you start to create sales copy that converts. That's when your template, really starts to sing. So if you're tired of templates that you have no idea how to fill out, if you're tired of trying to figure out what the heck you should be writing in the next email about your product, I really encourage you to check out Sales Page Secrets.